getting a disguise. Maybe I don't know how I'm gonna do it, but I want to compete. I'm like,
Oh,
this is,
disguise.
like just come in and be like, everyone's gonna be like, where'd Isaac go?
Welcome back, Booze and the Beast. We're here at Stellar Lounge, and I'm Ella, and I'm here with Isaac. And we're going to learn about the Stundenglass because if you didn't know, I just won one for the first time. So I'm really excited. And I've tried my first Gravity Bong already, like the old school, the water bottle and stuff. So this is all high-techy and new. So I can't wait to learn. So thank you, Isaac, for bringing me here and showing me the ropes.
Of course. So I have had this for a little while. I researched this brand. I really love it. I'm actually not even a bong guy, but my sister got me this for Christmas, and I really looked into it, and it's beautiful. It's amazing the way that they structured it and the way that they went through the engineering of it, all of it.
Right? It's crazy how stoners can be like crazy engineers. It's like,
Absolutely.
never would have thought. No, just kidding. Just kidding.
So I have this attachment right now where there is a hose normally, but we're doing this. I have it mounted on the wall during the events, and I do it this way like we were talking about earlier for sanitation purposes. I keep it, you don't have to put your mouth on it. This thing is gonna, so with gravity, once we flip this, all this water is gonna fall, creating a pull. And then once I light this bowl, that pull will fill this with smoke. And then when we flip it again, it's going to push all this smoke out.
Nice.
So you don't even actually have to like inhale or like suck in. You just open and it'll kind of
right, like gravity bong. Okay, no sucking in.
Precisely, exactly what it is. They were looking for that same concept, but obviously very bougie. This has a 10 year setup or 10-year warranty. There's so many cool attachments.
Perfect.
You can do dabs out of it. You can do flower. They have all kinds of cool gadgets and gizmos. You can pimp it, customize it all the way you want. Mount it on the wall, protect it from your cats, whatever, any animals that are,
my cats.
I hear the story a lot. My cat knocked my bong over. My dog knocked my bong over. Not with this. You can mount it on your wall. And yeah, with the 10-year warranty, as long as it's really reasonable, they're an amazing company to work with.
Right.
They're very cool. I love Stündenglass.
Because it's so, you just don't want to, you're probably just don't want to be so careful with it. So it's probably nice to know. It's like, okay.
And it's pretty sturdy.
10 years. Yeah, it's nice. I'm sure I don't know if it's heavy. I haven't picked it up, but.
When it's full, it is.
And then the inside things too, that you can design those, right? Like
different designs. There's glass ones. There's ones that now I think they have like little fish and like cool other stuff. So it looks like a whole scene in there. It's pretty cool. These are the bulbs. So this is the glass bulb on top of it. And then the gold piece inside is called an up stem.
Okay.
Where usually it's a down stem in a bong,
Oh.
So they call these up stems.
Funny.
Yeah, exactly. I was like, oh, haha. So they have glass ones. The glass ones, because I use this for events, the glass ones are a lot harder to upkeep. Using them with like 300 people at an event, it just really kind of murders it. So right here, I'm going to load this up for you. So we have some Qualifier Farms. It's the last of it, unfortunately, but it's already in the flour mill. Qualifier Farms, shout out, they're local from Tucson, Arizona. Here's their Stellar Blue that we got from the High Lounge up in Tempe. Shout out to Sir High.
Nice. Shout out. I can't wait to check out that lounge one day.
Yeah, and Qualifier Farms too. They have
yes.
They're switching to their commercial grow right now as we speak. They're building it and they're doing amazing. And their product, they're very passionate, extremely passionate dudes. They're amazing. I've worked with them since 420 the year prior. I just have believed in their product since I tried it. It's just, it speaks for itself.
Okay.
We smelled it earlier. You got to
it smells so good. Oh my gosh. Yeah, just and I've never and the blue strain's new for me, so I'm really excited and I can't wait to try other strains from them. And so you said they were going commercial. Does that just mean like they're in stores now?
So they're about to. So in order to get in stores, you have to be in a commercial grow.
Okay.
And have your commercial license. And so they're getting that right now as we speak.
Oh, that's
they're
awesome.
doing big things, and you know, they have to. They've been doing it so well and, you know, been so passionate and driven that, you know, they deserve it. They really do.
That's how life is. I feel like if you're really passionate about something, is just keep going, don't give up. Like it'll work out.
Yeah, you definitely should. I'll introduce you guys. They're
Thanks.
super cool guys. You should definitely talk to them.
Thank you.
So here I'm gonna light this bowl
Okay.
for you.
All right, we're lighting it. And we flip. And it fills with smoke. Oh yeah, and don't suck in.
So also I pull this out because if I flip it again, obviously we're gonna have gravity pull it again.
Yeah, that was a little different. Yeah, wow.
Right.
Interesting. Tastes different.
It's very, very like it's a big hit. Like, and you can control it too. Like I was telling you, this pops off, and then this pops out, and this is a 14 mil. So you can take any 14 mil, your lovely Phoenix bong. You could take that bowl out and just pop it right here, flip it, and that controls the hit size a lot better.
Okay.
So you know what I mean. You'd only at least have just that bowl. Or this one, like I was showing you, it's because we do it for events. So this is kind of like the big party bowl.
Right.
So yeah, that's where.
But it still wasn't as rough as like a bong hit, you know?
It's amazing. And there's super cool things that you could do. Like when we're talking about attachments, there's like a cloche that you can do and like infuse your drinks. You can, there's a bigger cloche that you can do like small plates of food and stuff. And infuse
the cloche is the Beauty and the Beast thing?
Yep.
Yeah.
You know, exactly where the rose is and the petals fall. Exactly.
Right. Here we go. Bougie hit. Look at us being bougie and getting high. I love it. So cool.
This thing there is a compact version. They have a Grateful Dead version. They have
I saw that. Yeah.
Mike Tyson, Cookies, Taylor Gang, a silver one, like a polished silver one.
Ooh.
They have the pink one, a black one.
Yeah, I got the black one. Yeah, I'm really excited.
The black one's cool.
Sleek, slick, yeah, sleek,
sleek and slick.
Both, baby.
Yeah.
And then you were saying the G pen is theirs too, right? Is that just like a cart, like a pen cart?
They have different versions. They have one that's the G pen dash, which is a little herb vaporizer. They have the lemonade, which is it's basically like the Puffco.
Oh,
so it has like a little walk around bong that you smoke concentrates.
Cool, nice. Okay.
They have the G Pen Connect, which actually goes in any bong. It has like a 14 mil. They have different adapters where you can get 18 mil, and you put it in the downstem of your bong, and then it is an ENAM. So you set the temperature, and then it heats up, and you drop wax or rosin, whatever you're smoking on it, and you just hit it through here. So you can put the G Pen Connect on there, do a dab, and then keep flipping it, and it'll be vaporizing your wax basically through there.
And vaporizing is healthier, right? I don't know, I'm doing quotations. It's healthier than regular smoke.
Yes. So like combustion is bad any way you chop it up. You know, when you're burning, there's like carcinogens and tar and like random things that you're going to get. Not random things, but certain things that you're going to get from smoking, which is just not good. And so with vaporizing, it's only getting it to a certain temperature, and then it's going to leave the product still in there also. So like if we put the cap, even this actually, so if you put this bowl in there and then you put the metal piece on it and put a coal, it would never burn this flower. It would just heat it up to the right temperature. And so when we were done, we would take off the metal cap, and then this would be full of brown, nasty looking, not the most appealing flower anymore. It'd be cached, basically, what we call it.
Yeah, so you throw it out.
Yeah, or use it for butter, or use it for certain things like that. That always, because there's some THC content left always. We're going to miss some. But yeah, it's vaporizing it, which is going to be healthier for you.
That's great. So speaking of also, we were talking about events. I want to talk about the last Doobie event that's going to be happening. The Doobie Daze,
the Doobie
right?
Daze tournament. So we've had 6 prior to this one. This is the 7th of the Doobie Daze tournament, and if you win first or second of any of them, you've gone to or gotten a guarantee into the grand finale. This is going to be the last one, and Qualifier Farms is coming back. They sponsored the second one,
Nice.
and they're coming back bigger and better this time. They're going to bless the first 100 people in line. They're going to feature all their new strains. They've got like 40, I think, new strains.
Wow. 40.
They were featuring them at the High Lounge. They were featuring them at Sunset Glass Gallery. They did the Road to Earl Cup event. So they're on their way to the Earl Cup to win it again. They've won a few times, and I have faith they will again.
Yeah, this one's hitting nice. It's starting to hit good. I like it.
Especially with the way their weed has gotten better from when they won Earl Cup last time, where I'm like, well, obviously they're going to come with some new heat, and it's going to be really amazing. They actually have done People's Choice. They did at Sunset Glass Gallery, so they did like a vote of everyone's favorite strain. So that's where they're really trying to get, you know, people's advice and what they think and their insight on their new strains and what they got. So I'm really excited to have them as the flower sponsor. Sumis is going to be the rosin or dab bar sponsor.
Exciting.
So
yeah, because there's dab bar, y'all, and then there's the rolling contest, and so you judge by time,
aesthetics and
smokability.
So we'll touch on the time, how it's broken down.
Getting baked.
There's a point system with the time. So time for after 5 minutes, you receive no more points for time. So after every 30 seconds, deducts a point. If I'm saying that and it makes sense. So there's 10 points possible after the first 30 seconds. Now you're down to 9 points.
Right.
If you finish within the first 30 seconds, you get all 10 points for the time. Then there's 10 for aesthetics, and then there's 10 for smokability. The reason why we did the time thing is because when we were at the Hazy Holes golf tournament with Tommy Chong and Afro Man, they needed to see how we judged it based on time. They were like, well, you say that, but how is it broken down? Yeah. So we had to get into it and kind of think about it, and we broke it down. That's how we do it. So you can also get no points for time and still get placed really well. You know, if you get 20 other points for 10 and 10 for smokability and aesthetics, you'll have a chance. You know,
has there ever been ties?
Oh yeah, and we've had to have roll-offs before.
Roll-off. Yeah.
It gets heated too, because everyone's standing around them watching them, and they're like sitting there, and so they're like, "Oh crap," you know what I mean? And we're like, "All right, let's go."
Nerve-wracking.
It's crazy, yeah.
Just imagine stoners under the pressure, trying to be fast, and plus
it happened at the first one.
Really?
It was the first one they had to roll off. The first and second place we're like, dang, and it was because of the tips, and that also has we've adjusted some things along the way because there was a glass tip used in it, and we had to eliminate that because the guy that was competing with him, he rolled in 48 seconds or a minute and some. It was really he was super fast. It smoked 10 out of 10. And we were like, if it would have had a glass tip, it probably would have beat Push Boys. You know, at the time, we didn't know. It was really hard to judge. So we're like, we can't judge it. We can't give Push Boy any extra points on the glass tip because we didn't provide glass tips for everyone.
Yeah, that makes sense.
You know what I mean? Yeah. So we adjusted to where you can only use the tips that we provide. Which actually, shout out to Roll Buddies. They're going to come sponsor the next few joint rolling contests.
Nice.
Yeah.
Hey, Sean
with Roll Buddy.
Yeah, let's go.
Sean,
shout out Sean.
Slow burning.
No. I would love to talk about how you got into rolling, and what made you want to get into doing the contests. Oh
yes, so me and my brothers talked a bunch of shit one day, and we're like, we could roll blunt better than you, and so we all had a blindfolded blunt rolling contest.
Blindfolded.
That's qualifiers black trop cherry.
Yeah, I could taste how amazing. Yeah, that's qualifiers black trop cherry.
Trop cherry.
You could see how it's halfway through the joint, but you could still taste the weed.
Mm-hmm.
That's how you know it's really good. Could still taste that weed, which it's killing.
Deep. Yeah, thanks.
So,
okay, so you guys would do your own blindfolded contests. As brothers, who is the better roller?
me.
Yeah, shouldn't have asked.
And
Okay.
so when my sister opened the first smoke shop, Stellar, we were working, and I used to be a banquet chef, and I used to be a chef. And then when I came
Mhm.
into this, it was kind of not necessarily boring, but I'm too much of a people person. I like to do, stuff. And so I was like, let's organize
Yeah.
an event somehow. And so we did it, and we did the blindfolded blunt rolling, or no, we did the blunt rolling contest, and there was 2 people. And then we decided to do it consistently every month for the 3rd Saturday of every month. And it just started to pick up. And it was crazy because the first year and a half we did it for free. We gave away everything, with prizes, everything. And because we didn't know, we were scared, like the legalities of it. We didn't really know.
Yeah.
We didn't want to get in trouble. So it was literally just giveaway. And then finally I met, Tucson Hemp Club, and he was like, yo, why don't you get vendors in here? Like, because there was a bunch of people that would show up, and he's like, whoa, dude. And he's like, this happens every month?
Nice.
And I was like, yeah. And he's like, for a year and a half? And he's like, okay, let's get some vendors in here. And I was like, okay, cool. And then we started to
Cool
work together.
feeling.
We did the block party. The block party, we had 40 vendors. It was it was some crazy. I did
Wow.
food trucks in the middle. There was like a stage over there in the corner. Porter potties. It was insane. There was so many people here. There was the first 35 people in line got tattoos.
Wow.
It was crazy.
What an event. Oh my gosh. And then everyone's just baked also by
Well,
then.
still, like this next joint rolling contest on February 19th, the last of the Doobie Daze,
Uh-huh.
the first 100 people are going to get blessed by qualifier. Wicked Rose Tattoo will be here. They were here the last time, and they raffle off 2 tattoos. You could see I got one the other day. Just a little
Oh, really?
yeah, flash sheet tattoos. So they're gonna donate 2 raffle flash sheet tattoos. And then
Is that a
the
Pokemon?
prizes. Yeah, that's
Nice.
that's god damn, I couldn't think of them.
Employees got tattoos.
Yeah, we all did.
I love Pokemon.
Greninja, that's Greninja.
Greninja,
Sorry, yeah, that's
yeah.
Greninja. Well, I sent it to my son, the flash sheet of all the Pokemon, and I was like, all right, you pick, and he picked it. And so I was like, all right, because he had Snorlax on there, and Snorlax is one of my favorites. So,
Love.
but my son's like, no, Greninja. I was like, I was like, okay, whatever. Not arguing. I'm
Played
gonna
them in
get plenty
Super
more.
Smash.
So yeah, they'll be here. And then for the first and second place winners, the last time Wicked Rose gave them each $100 gift card to their.
Cool.
So that's
it
why
sounds
you
like
never
dope
know. The
prizes,
prizes are
yeah.
crazy. Like at the grand finale, I'm thinking about like getting a disguise. Maybe I don't know how I'm gonna do it, but I want to compete. I'm like,
Oh,
this is-
disguise.
like just come in and be like, everyone's gonna be like, where'd Isaac go? You know what I mean? I'm like just over there rolling it. I'll have to shave it off. I'll have to do everything,
yeah.
Yeah,
Hide the
they're
dreads.
like, what? I'm like, these prizes
the
are too lit.
tats.
The
So
prizes
funny.
are too lit.
I feel like I've seen a lot of the flour mills in your prizes before.
Oh yes, so Flour Mills. I started to work with Brent from Flour Mill a while ago. Being a chef, like the word mill, when you mill your grains, when you mill stuff, it's different than shredding, and it's different than all this. So like your grinder, you see these teeth in here and stuff. I'm like, it breaks certain things down, and like the trichomes and certain things. You have a keef catcher down here, I'm assuming.
Yeah.
See, this one doesn't. This one has no keef catcher. Like mine's a little dirty. Sorry, Brent.
So no keef catcher. Okay.
I use mine a lot. You can see it's very, very used right now. But this thing's amazing. So I use these smaller plates. There's interchangeable plates. And for joints, we like ours a little more fine. It burns a little bit differently.
Okay.
And actually, Enrique from Vibes brought them through for the first joint rolling contest. And he brought them, and he gave one to the first place winner. And then he gave a small one to the second place. And he sold me one in 5 seconds. Like he showed me it, and I was like, I collect grinders personally.
Oh, okay.
So when I saw him explain it and kind of go through it, I was like, I'll buy one right now. And he's like, really? And I was like, yes, give it to me right now. I bought it. He hooked me up with like the plates and like wax for free and stuff.
Cool.
Like it was super cool. And once I had used it for a little while, I was like, this is the most innovative. Like, this thing is amazing.
Wow.
This thing is
Gotta check it
phenomenal. It
out.
doesn't matter what strain you put through this thing. The fluff and the way it just comes out
Yeah.
is nothing like it. You know, like
Yeah. Hyping it up good.
he's got some new prototypes and some new versions coming out. He has sponsored the Hazy Holes golf tournament. So
Okay.
he gave like the top 10 his regular ones. This is the premium, which has interchangeable plates. The regular one does not. And he
Okay.
gave all the top 10 the basic ones, and then he gave first, second, and third premium ones.
Wow.
So he's definitely been a big part of the Doobie Daze the whole time. And yes, that's why when you see people in Tucson using them,
Yeah.
chances are they got them from Stella.
Shout out Flour Mills. Yeah, I can't wait to try it. I've always just had my Sharpstone.
He's got a
Just one
purple
grind.
one. He's got some cool ones. So yeah, we'll get you hooked up for sure.
Yeah, I'm feeling pretty good. I forgot I also took a gummy too. Shout out Pure Gummies.
Oh yeah, Pure Edibles.
Or Pure Edibles, sorry. I only took one 10 milligram. And normally I don't feel eddies, but I'm like, oh, this is a nice little body high. Okay.
Yeah. And then obviously this thing is a doozy. This thing is a doozy for sure.
Doozy. I love it. I can't wait to try mine.
Yeah, and then so any questions you have about it, always you can call me. This thing breaks down. The box itself is amazing. The way they package it, everything. There's good Instructions. Like I said, this company is very amazing and easy to work with. You can hit them up and they're always willing to like work with whatever, you know. They're definitely follow up. They're definitely a good brand to work with.
They seem like a really good brand. I really like their page and their posts, and
customer service is on point.
Nice.
Shout out Stundenglass. I've worked with them a lot. Actually, at the Hazy Holes golf tournament, they asked me as a favor to give one to Afro Man. So I gave him the cookies one.
Okay.
You know, I was like, hey, my buddies at Stündenglass wanted me to give you this. And so
Heck
it was really cool.
Promo when you can't. I'm trying to think. Yeah, you showed me. Changing the waters didn't seem too bad.
No. It all comes apart really easy, but there is some things like eventually when you have to take it all apart, there's like an Allen wrench in there that comes with it. So you got to get in there. There's some gaskets in there that you want to change out.
How often?
Not very often.
Oh, okay.
But they come with like I said, really good instructions. We sell the kits at the other shop.
Okay.
So if you ever need, I think my sister has every single one of the attachments there. Nice. You can get new bulbs. She'll order you all that stuff too. If you ever need it too, she can get it for you. Not that you can't order it online, but yeah, my sister, they usually have it already there.
That's cool. That's awesome. Yeah, I'm feeling good. Nice.
Good.
That's a good strain.
Mine's all
Stellar Blue,
pimped out with all the stickers because we all, you know, that's how smokers do. We all slap everything up. We call it slap it up with stickers. You know,
slap it up. Oh well, thanks for helping me out and showing me the ropes. And
absolutely.
And shout out to Stellar Lounge. If you watch this before February 19th, 2024, you should check out the last Doobie Daze. It's going to be an awesome event. I'm really grateful that I've got to check out one. So I can't wait to see more.
You guys will be here.
Yeah, we'll be here. Come see us. And yeah, thanks so much.
Thank you guys.
Yay.